The Wright brothers biography. The Wright brothers, Wilbur Wright, 1867 to 1912, and Orville Wright, 1871 to 1948, were American aviation pioneers from Dayton, Ohio, who are credited with inventing, building, and flying the world's first successful powered, controlled, and sustained airplane in 1903. Their collaboration transformed human transportation, sparking the aviation industry and enabling global connectivity. Self-taught engineers without formal higher educations, they approached flight systematically, drawing on skills from their printing and bicycle businesses. Their story, as chronicled in David McCulloch's Pulitzer-nominated The Wright Brothers 2015, highlights ingenuity, perseverance, and sibling synergy. Early life, 1867–1890s. Wilbur was born on April 16, 1867, near Millville, Indiana, and Orrville on August 19, 1871, in Dayton, Ohio, the third and sixth children of Milton Wright, a strict United Brethren bishop and newspaper editor, and Suzanne Catherine Corner Wright, a college-educated former teacher with mechanical aptitude. The family including sister Catherine, 1871–1929, often called the third Wright brother, for her support and charisma, moved frequently due to Milton's ministerial duties, but settled in Dayton by 1884. Raised in an intellectually stimulating home, the brothers were encouraged to tinker and question. A pivotal moment came in 1878 when their father gifted them a toy helicopter, inspiring a lifelong fascination with light flight. Both excelled in school but skipped college. Wilbur briefly attended Millersville Normal School but left after a hockey injury, while Orville dropped out of high school to pursue printing. In 1889, Orville launched a printing business, publishing the West Side News, with Wilbur joining as editor. Their mother's death from tuberculosis in 1889 deepened their bond, as they cared for her during her illness. Careers in printing and bicycles, 1890s to 1900. The brothers' mechanical ventures began in the 1890s amid the bicycle boom. In 1892, they opened the Wright Cycle Exchange to repair and sell bikes, evolving it into the Wright Cycle Company by 1897, where they designed models like the upscale Van Cleef and budget St. Clair. This shop honored the skills in balance, lightweight materials, and engineering crucial for aviation. Wilbur, the more analytical thinker, handled design. Orville, the optimistic inventor, focused on fabrication. Their success funded experiments, but a 1896 glider crash that killed German pioneer Otto Lilienthal reignited their interest in powered flight, prompting Wilbur's 1899 letter to the Smithsonian. I believe that flight is possible to man after a small amount of practice. Pursuit of Light, 1900s–1903. Inspired by Lilienthal and Octave Chanute, a mentor via correspondence, the Wrights began systematic research in 1900s. They selected Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, chosen for its steady winds, soft sands, and isolation after querying the U.S. Weather Bureau testing. for testing. From 1900 to 1902, they built and flew three gliders, innovating wing warping for control, inspired by bicycle steering, and conducting wind tunnel tests with a homemade device to optimize lift and drag. Wilbur likely handled most early gliding to protect Orville. By 1903, they had patented their control system and built the Wright Flyer, a 12-horsepower engine designed with mechanic Charlie Taylor. Big plane wings spanning 40 feet and skids for takeoff. After delays from weather imparts on December 17, 1903, at Kill Devil Hills near Kitty Hawk, Orville achieved the first flight 120 feet in 12 seconds. Four flights followed that day. The longest 1852 feet in 59 seconds, witnessed by five locals. A gust wrecked the flyer afterward. The brothers had proven powered flight. Later years and legacy, 1904-1948. Initial publicity was minimal. The brothers' press-shy nature and garbled wire report led to skepticism. They refined designs at Huffman Prairie near Dayton, achieving a 24-minute flight in 1905, securing U.S. patent. They faced infringement battles, but sold it to the U.S. Army and demonstrated in Europe, aided by Catherine. Wilbur's 1909 tour showcased their prowess, but he died of typhoid fever on 8/30, 1912. At 45, leaving Orville to lead the Wright Company, sold in 1915. Orville, who piloted the first flight, consulted on aviation until his death from a heart attack on January 30th. Never married, living inseparably until Wilbur's passing. Their legacy endures. The flyer is at the Smithsonian after a 1942 dispute resolved. Kitty Hawk is a national memorial, and they've inspired countless innovators. Honors include the 2003 Congressional Gold Medal and global recognition as flight founders. As Orville reflected, their success stemmed from a home where there was always much encouragement to investigate whatever aroused their curiosity. Thank you, Croc.